into it?
I think so.
I'm ready.
Take your time if you need it.
I think I'm good to go.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of the Goldilocks Zone. I'm Sean Jennings, joined as always by the Dungeon Master himself, Mr. Matt Mariani, here this evening along with two fantastic guests. They're not really even guests anymore. They're really more like members of the family, Colby Rabideau and Dan Miller. And the four of us are here to continue our adventures through the Lost Mines of Phandelver here on the Goldilocks Zone. If you haven't heard us before, definitely check out at least the last episode, Chapter 3, episode number 29, on the website GoldilocksShow.com or at SoundCloud.com/GoldilocksShow. You can hear us spend an hour murdering defenseless wolves and watching Colby tumble his way up a trash chute filled with bones and other such things. And now, to recap a little bit, Colby has climbed up the shaft and is, I'm assuming, throwing a rope down so we can join him at the top of the shaft, and we'll find out where this trash chute leads to. Is that fair to say?
I think you summed it up well.
Yeah. It's about all that happened.
Matt, of course, our dungeon master, leading us through this journey as we stumble our way through many follies and antics to rescue our friend and eventually make our way to the Lost Mines. Okay. Matt, are you ready to continue?
I am ready to continue. We're going to have a lot of fun in this episode. There's a lot going on.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Just one quick... Okay, good. Okay. Just need to know what the heck... Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good to go. We are good to go.
Alright.
Okay, guys, so you're climbing up the top?
Yep.
And you have reached the top of the natural chimney. Awaiting you at the top is a dark, dimly lit antechamber. Very high ceiling, lots of stalagmites and stalactites. Other than that, you can make out, because you have dark vision, you can make out the shadowy figures of...
Do I have dark vision?
I think you do. Oh, Dan does.
Yeah.
Don't you all have it?
I don't.
No, Sean, you're a human.
I'm merely a human. But one of us has Colby's lantern.
Oh, so are we all at the top now?
Yeah. Okay. You guys are all at the top.
Gotcha. But we do have the lantern.
To the chamber. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are you going to do?
So what do we see?
A couple of shadowy figures, but mostly stalagmites.
Even with the lantern, we can't see the shadowy figures any better?
You can point the lantern in the direction of the shadowy figures, or you can extinguish the lantern.
Yeah. I feel like the element of surprise might be important here.
Okay.
But we should make sure who those people are.
Right.
Before I shoot an arrow at them.
Is anyone here particularly stealthy?
Colby's pretty stealthy.
I have a +7 stealth modifier.
Ooh. Then I think Colby, we should extinguish it and have Colby approach them.
Yeah.
To get a better indication
of who it is. Some reconnaissance.
Yes.
All right.
I draw my bow in preparation of shit going down.
And I stand behind Dan as a human shield. Dan is my human shield.
Nice.
My elven shield.
So here's my plan. I think Dan should draw his bow in preparation, and Sean should have the lantern at the ready to illuminate the situation if shit gets weird.
100%.
When shit gets weird, you always want the situation illuminated.
Yes.
You want to see the weird shit.
Right. All right. So I'm going to sneak over there. I guess that's is that a dexterity check or
You said you have +7.
yeah, so stealth. Yeah, so I guess I'm stealthing, so I'm rolling my d20 and then it'll be +7. Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. 8 plus 7 is 15.
15. Okay. That succeeds. So what were you doing with that stealth check? You were just trying to like sneak
Yeah,
up on them?
sneak over to the figures.
See what
Okay,
see
so
what's going on.
You've made it to the nearest stalagmite you could without them detecting you.
Okay. And so now can I use like a perception check to try and like see them or
So-
something?
Without even needing the perception check, you overhear the conversation. Okay, so there are 2 goblins and a much larger shadowy figure, and they have the following conversation. The goblins say to the one goblin says to the largest figure in the room, he says, "Sir, I do believe that the cavern has been compromised." Goblin 2 says, "Yeah, I heard footsteps at the cave opening." And the larger figure says, "Is this so? Who dares defy me?" And then the first goblin says, "I don't know, sire. Shall we investigate?" And Goblin 2 says, "Let's rip their heads off their necks and feast on their entrails."
Reasonable.
Classic. So
So there's only 2 goblins leave now?
Nope, they're still there.
Interesting. It seems like they're going to leave though.
They might. You might want to know what's going on.
Now would be a
However,
good time to explode some oil
very-
lamps at the entrance.
Very
That's
important, though. All of their backs are not facing you. I mean, their backs are facing you. The backs are facing that you came up.
And how far away are they?
They're very close to Colby because he snuck behind those
Right.
stalagmites. They're within striking distance of him. You guys are on the opposite end of the chamber, though. But they're guarding the entrance because they kind of sense a commotion in the cave, and they expect that they're expecting visitors from that direction, from like the
So
the main.
Colby, do you see any other chambers off of this one where our friend might be? Or any evidence to suggest that he's here also?
You want to run a perception check?
Definitely. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
So I have a 0 perception modifier or wisdom, so just
It is what it is.
yeah, pure roll. All right,
Yep.
I got 10.
Okay. You look around and you see a dimly lit fire. The hot coals in the fire pit deal 1 fire damage to any creature that enters the fire pit. The fire is basically it's directly across from the area, the chimney chute that you walked in on. So you know what? I guess I could show you the room so you guys have a better idea. Okay? Without seeing the rest of the cavern. Alright. So you guys are here.
Yes.
That's the fire pit.
Uh-huh.
That's where you walked up from.
Okay.
This is the stalagmite that Colby is hiding behind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And everybody is up here.
Okay.
They're facing that direction because they think that's where the attack is coming from.
Okay. And so the fire pit is between me and the goblins.
Yeah. Yep. So you're here, fire pit is right there, and the goblins are up here.
All right.
Got it.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think? Should we try and take out these goblins?
I think so. We have to get. I mean, the only other option we have is to try to sneak around them to go to some other area. But I'm not sure that that's likely to be successful.
Yeah.
Do you think we could? Do you think we could lure one away from the group, like towards the fire, and either stealthily kill them or push them in the fire?
Pushing them in the fire would not necessarily be very stealthy.
That's true.
True.
But that might compromise. Colby would get like. He's got his dagger, which he gets the dexterity bonus on.
That's true.
And he has advantage because he's going to surprise him. So Colby might have a good shot of just taking one of them out straight
That's
up.
True.
But then he would be left to deal with the other two.
Right. Well, if
But I think that you could handle it.
yeah,
I might be able to help you out a little bit.
well, yeah, because you have your bow primed and ready, so I'm down for this. Worst case, I will totally bail out. Here's the question: should I attack the big guy or one of the little guys?
We might need information from the big guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the other thing is like I feel like there's a better chance that I can kill one of the little goblins like without any retaliation instead of having to suffer attacks from 3 guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Before you make your attack, you hear the big guy speak up again, and he says, "Good boy, good Ripper. Someday Clark gon' be big bad warlord, rule over all 7 kingdoms." Good,
The big guy said that?
good Ripper. Yeah, big guy. He's talking to Ripper.
It's Clark.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, it is Clark.
What's funny is I thought that was the case ahead of time.
Yeah.
Only because Matt was using his
His
big,
Clark
big
voice.
bear voice. Like, this forage is too hot. This forage is too cold.
That was a good observation, Sean.
man.
Very good
All
observation.
right.
He
So
refers to
Clark's
himself as a
in on
third
this.
Yeah.
Clark he also fancies himself a mighty warlord to be.
I
He
wonder
has
if
ambitions.
I wonder if Ripper is like a terrifying pet or if it's like his sword or something. If my name was Clark, I would definitely name my sword Ripper.
Well, I'm not. So it could be like now we don't even know if this guy wants to get out of here, right? Like
What
we're
do you
supposed to take this guy away now. Like,
What?
isn't Clark? Is it Clark the guy we're rescuing? Who's
No,
Clark?
No, Clark's
No,
the
he's the bad
bad,
guy.
the goblin leader.
Who took
the
it.
goblin,
the
the
goblin
boat
leader.
Yes, yeah,
Okay. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I don't think this changes anything.
Yeah, I agree. I'm a little concerned about making Ripper's acquaintance, but I'm ready to go for it. So, short
Anything
sword.
else? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, just you, Dan. You be ready to shoot some goblins, and
I'm
Sean.
gonna try to angle my arrow through the fire so that I have a flaming arrow
Bad
if
ass.
you need it.
All right, here goes. Short sword for Matt. Could you remind me the arrangement of the goblins?
Okay. The goblins are on either side of Clark.
And they're facing the entrance to the north.
They're facing the entrance to the
Okay.
north.
So
You are about southeast of that.
I'm gonna go for the eastmost goblin.
Well,
Okay.
do we re-roll initiative for a new attack?
I think only Colby's attacking, right? He's trying to do.
Right.
A
Oh,
surprise
right.
attack.
Okay, no,
That's
you're right.
technically
No, you're right.
So
Remember-
I'm gonna go for the goblin that is farthest away from Sean and Dan. So if Sean and Dan need to attack the others, they won't. Well, they are less likely to hit me because I won't be in the way.
Yeah. So if you're trying to aim for the goblin that's farthest away from them. Yes, that would be the eastmost goblin. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right, here goes. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
14 plus 3.
Nice. I believe
So
that
the-
is a hit.
And these guys are definitely surprised, right?
Yep. They're definitely surprised.
So we get a
You have to-
full round of actions before they
Yep.
can even
What?
So they can
Yeah.
attack you.
So I have this sneak attack thing, which is like once per turn when you hit a creature with dexterity based attack, such as your short sword, you have advantage on the attack roll. So you can
Nice.
deal an extra 6d damage to your target.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Sick.
Nice.
Cool. All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my 1d6 plus 3 piercing. That's a 5 plus 3, and then I'll roll it again for my sneak attack, and that's another 5.
Nice.
So
16 total.
A 16 total.
no.
damage. What? Oh, that was just for.
No, it's
It's
13.
13.
He doesn't get the
Oh,
bonus twice
I
yeah.
assume that
because he only got an additional 6d. He didn't because he's not hitting him twice. He just
Oh,
gets.
okay. So 13.
Yep.
Okay.
Please tell me he slices it right in half. Threw it so hard, right down the middle.
I can't find the stats of the goblin.
Really? Didn't we have goblin stats the last time?
Yeah, you did. I don't know where did I pull them from. They're in one of these books.
Damn
We were
it.
just fighting wolves.
Yeah, wolves are easy.
Now we made the switch to goblins, and
We've got wolves under control. As long as they can't attack us.
Yeah, as long as
Or
they're
move.
chained up.
oh, okay. Okay.
I don't see anything about goblins in the index of my book, so
Yeah,
perhaps it's
that's-
in the Dungeon Master's book.
It has to be. Yeah, it has to be in the quest book. All right. So you've hit the goblin. Yeah, I think the stats were in here. Jesus. Come on.
It's happening in slow motion.
Yeah, the arrow is slowly.
I'm flying through the air.
Oh my gosh.
How could this be happening right now?
How could this be
Good
happening?
thing we're not live.
No, not at all. More editing for Sean. Fantastic.
You should do the thing where you speed this part up, Sean, and we just sit here going like this.
Oh, yep, here it is. I'm sorry. There's a creature index in the quest book. That's what's throwing me.
Good
All
to
right,
know.
here we go. So the arrow is approaching the goblin. And what did you roll?
13 damage.
And what was the probability roll to like see if you hit it?
14 plus 3, 17.
Oh, okay. All right. So the arrow whizzes straight at the goblin, hits him square in the right shoulder. It does how much damage did you say?
13.
13 damage. The arrow kills the goblin.
Yes!
It kills him dead.
Couldn't have gone any better.
Boom. Gets right into his heart. That goblin is toast. Naturally, however, the other goblin, Clark, and Ripper are all alerted.
Damn it.
But they're all still surprised because, like,
Yes.
this whole thing is a surprise. Yeah,
Yes, they turn around and they see the goblin guy fall.
yeah. All right.
Nice.
Now it is either Dan or Sean's turn.
We have to re-roll for initiative, right?
If it's a full attack, right?
Actually, you guys are kind of far away from the.
That's
the
true.
action. You guys have
But
to-
I'm ready.
How
I'm like,
how far away would you say we are, Dan or Matt?
Okay, I would say you're about 20 feet away, so you can easily move into position to attack right now.
I can
But-
throw my javelin from where I am.
That's bowable, right?
Okay, try it. Try it.
All
You
right.
can throw it.
All right, I'm gonna throw my javelin at the other goblin.
Okay.
This is gonna be so shitty. I roll a 14.
Nice.
14.
JPEG.
but that's not good enough to hit the goblin.
Oh no!
The goblin sees the javelin coming and instinctively shields himself with the little shield he's carrying, and the javelin gets stuck on his shield.
No!
Oh no!
Well, that's unfortunate. Now he's got a little extra weight on his hand at least. He's going to be
right.
a little less
I sure hope so.
deft. All right, I'm going to shoot that goblin with an arrow. I move closer, close as my turn allows. I'm going to shoot this here goblin with an arrow. All right. It's a 20. 16 plus 4 is 20.
That's a crit, right?
It's not a natural 20,
Oh, okay, never mind.
but still 20. Yeah.
Okay, so it definitely hits.
Nice. All right, now I'm going to roll my 1d8 plus 4 piercing. 6 damage.
6 damage. All right. Goblin is pretty badly hurt. You have significantly crippled this goblin.
Cool.
You're using your arrow, right?
Yeah.
All right. So the arrow has lodged itself right into the goblin's chest, and
Nice.
Yeah.
surprised, he's fallen back and he has dropped the shield with Sean's javelin stuck in it, and the shield slides across the room.
Okay.
Cool.
Great.
Where does the shield slide to?
The shield slides and it winds up right next to the fire pit.
Okay, good to know.
You should pick that shield up by the javelin and you throw it like this so that the shield flies off and decapitates this goblin king
We
guy.
might have too much imagination on this show. Now I'm getting worried.
I think you should totally do that.
Well, I want to see how Clark and Ripper respond.
They can't respond. They're surprised. It's Colby's turn.
Oh, that's right. They lose a turn.
Yeah, this is all an ambush. You guys are surprising all of them.
Wow.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. The advantage of stealth.
So can we actually see Ripper? Do we know what he looks like? Or
Not yet. Well, actually,
Okay.
no. Now that your turn has passed, I'll say that Clark turned around, and as he turned, you can see the shadowy figure of an enormous, mangy direwolf.
Sounds bad.
Great.
Experience with wolves.
Sounds worse than a
Dire
werewolf.
You're not
sees you
wrong.
guys, snarls in your direction.
All right. So what do you think? Should I go for Clark or should I go for the wolf?
I'm not sure that you going for anything is necessarily the best idea here. Like, yeah. I'm just saying, I don't know. So let's think this through real quick. Like, you could attack one of them, and then they'll be able to respond to you, and you only, likely. Like, can Sean reach either Clark or Ripper in his in this move?
So Sean cannot. Well, he doesn't have his javelin.
Right, but can he, like, run up with the axe and, like, insert himself into this combat?
Yes, he
Okay.
can get there, but he cannot make an attack in the same turn.
Oh.
He can only get
Oh.
in position.
Okay, so, or you could, like, move back, maybe, and we could try to get them into a better arrangement here.
So I could also, like, there's a whole chunk of the room that is like the east side of the room. It looked like there was some kind of thing over there. So I could also try moving over there, and so we kind
Stealthily.
of have them in a crossfire.
Stealthily.
Hmm.
It's up to you. It's your turn.
I think I should stealth over there.
So he appears and then he's gone.
Respect.
Just blood in his
Right.
wake.
All right, Matt. I'm gonna try and stealth over to the east side of the room.
Okay.
Reposition.
Check.
Yeah. All right, I got 17 plus 7, so 24.
Killed that. Yeah.
You're basically invisible.
So yeah, you've sniped out that one goblin, and now you've snuck over to the east side of the room. They
Nice.
still do not know your whereabouts.
Okay, cool.
Is
So
there
the only
anything
person
cool
they
over
know-
there?
They only know Sean is here so far because of where he threw the job.
Because
the
I'm a shitty javelin thrower. Right. Try to
Also,
forget.
you're not in any cover at all. You're kind of out in the open.
Yeah, Sean, you should position yourself between, hear me out, between me and them, so that like you have better armor, and like you can distract them, and then I can still get a couple arrows in here.
That's true. I mean, the other thing is Sean doesn't have his javelin, so he can only attack up close.
Right. Yeah.
Great. Okay. So wait, where were we? Wait, was Colby going to look around the east side of the room?
Colby
Oh,
snuck
yeah.
over, right? You snuck over to the east
I
side,
did.
Yeah.
and he positioned himself at another hiding spot.
Cool. Is there anything worth knowing over there?
Right now you can see right in front of you is Clark.
Mm.
Right behind him, but to your right, is Ripper, the giant, enormous direwolf, who looks even more terrifying and awesome up close. You see that it is a dark black, jet black direwolf with peppered gray fur patches of fur. Its teeth are sharp and blood red.
Wow, that's terrifying.
You see a
And it
dentist.
is easily the most ferocious and fearsome creature you have ever seen.
This is going to go well.
All right.
It's also about 5 times your size.
Yeah.
Mr. Halfling.
All right. Well, then I guess I will go ahead and, as Dan suggested, move within striking distance of Clark. And I suppose that's all I can do. This is not going to go well. Man, what choice do I have?
Well, Matt said you can't get there and swing your axe.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm just going to get there.
Okay.
Unless you have a better idea.
No. You're right. That's a good idea. Distract them with you.
Yes.
Because
Dan, I'm sacrificed so you
Colby can get another sneak attack in with
That's
his
what I'm
extra D6 damage, right?
Yeah.
It said once per turn.
I guess so. Can I still take a shot? Do I have time?
No. But like,
when it gets to your turn, yeah.
Oh, next time, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I
You
will
guys want to see a picture of Clark? Or
Oh,
you
yeah.
just imagination?
No, I want to see Clark.
This is Clark.
Oh,
Nice looking guy.
yeah,
Real friend of ours.
Me, Clark.
he goes to the gym clearly.
It's ripped. All right, Dan, go ahead. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Well, so there's the goblin on the ground, which I'm not really. It's not a pressing concern right now. There's a dead goblin. We've got Clark and Ripper to worry about here. Which one's closer to me, Clark or Ripper?
By a little bit, Clark.
Okay, not by a little bit. That Ripper can probably move pretty fast. So I'm going to go for Ripper with an arrow shot. Here we go.
Okay.
That is 17 plus 4 is 21.
nice.
It hits.
Yeah.
Damn.
1d8
How much
plus
damage?
4. 13 damage.
Wow.
13 damage. Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. So you've done some pretty good damage there to Ripper. Ripper, unexpecting the attack from that direction. The arrow hits Ripper. Ripper howls and shrieks in a blood-curdling, wolfish howl, like you've never heard before.
Oh my god.
Makes you guys
Cool.
in terror.
Okay.
Yeah. I can feel my blood curdling from here,
This wolf is clearly out for blood.
like bad milk.
Mm.
Okay, so
At this point, are they still? They cannot still
They're
be
not
surprised.
surprised anymore, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
no. Now it's their time to retaliate, right?
Yes.
Here they go. Here they come. First person to take an action is going to be the goblin.
The goblin that's on the floor.
The one goblin
Yes.
that is on the floor. And he is going to use his action to quickly try and scramble off to a hiding place. He's on the floor. He's going to try to quickly scramble the floor over to a nearby stalagmite.
What a wimp.
Where Colby is lurking now.
He saw his comrade. He saw his comrade die, and he wants no part of it. So he's going to try to escape. Let's see if he succeeds. Nope, not even close. He tries to scramble off to safety, but slips on his own in his own endeavors. He slips on the blood of his friend right next to him, winds up tripping over his body, and then falls again. So he's still on the ground. All right, now it is Clark's turn. Clark turns and he sees Sean standing out there in the open without any weapons in his hand at all.
What?
And he says, Clark, smash.
Sean's just going to try to talk him out of it.
Actually, I could do that. Maybe I will.
He's running over and he has his big morning star in his hand. And he says, Clark, kill. And he goes over to Sean and he smashes him with the morning star. Let's see how much damage that does.
Quick, use your performance skill, Sean.
Clark, kill. Duty, help.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this.
Sean was in the Nobles only performance troupe back in Neverwinter there.
Yeah, I didn't do any combat training. I did performance art.
All right, so I'm going to roll a d20, and we'll see if it hits. Oh, bad news, Sean. 18.
Ooh, it really hits.
This is gonna hurt. Let's see how much.
I'm gonna have to go through the
damage
concussion protocol on this one.
It can only do like 2 damage. It's not the end yet.
It's a pretty big morning star. Yes.
You're saying. Just try to give him some hope.
There is no hope. No, let's see.
He rolls 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage. The first one does 9. And the second one does... Oh, wait. No, it does 11, right? No, wait, 2d8. Wait.
2d8
right?
or 2 8 dice.
So I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 2.
But wait, how'd you roll a 9?
How did you roll a 9 with it? Yeah.
That is a good question.
It's the magic 8-sided die with the 9 on it.
Yeah.
Okay, I obviously have rolled the wrong die. Here's my d8. Okay, all right. Let's do over. Okay, that's a 6.
Yep.
Plus 2 is 8. And that's a 2. Plus 2 is 4.
I don't think you get the 2 twice. I don't think you get the 2 twice.
So
It says 2d8. So does that mean you roll it twice?
yes, you just roll it twice.
You get a plus 2.
yeah,
You
yeah.
only get the +2 once.
Oh.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
it's 2d8, and then whatever that is, +2.
All right, so it was 8 damage on the first one, and then 2 damage on the second one. That's including the plus 2.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
So
so
it's 10 overall damage.
10
Yeah.
total damage is done.
Okay.
Boom.
Now, how do I find out how injured I am?
So your HP was
Yes.
12.
Yes.
All right, so now it's down to 4. Now it's down to 2.
Oh, shit.
Now it's down to 2. Okay, so that did a lot of damage on that.
Great.
You were wearing armor, right?
I was.
You were wearing chainmail, correct?
Yes.
That's got to give you some kind of protection, I would think, right?
I would
I think
think
that's on the armor check.
Oh, is that on the armor check?
class 17.
Armor class? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So-
All right. Sorry. You're in bad shape.
So does that absorb the 10 points then? And now, how does this work?
No, the armor class is
armor
like
you're wearing. Yeah, the armor class just is the probability of getting hit.
All right.
yeah.
So
So
we have
he
a
has to
pretty
roll
high
higher than a 17.
So how
Yeah.
hurt am I?
He rolled an 18 on his thing.
12 minus 10.
Yeah, so you
12?
have
So-
2. You have 10.
Oh, so my
You
armor
have
doesn't
2.
do shit.
You have 2 hit points. Your armor protects you against most attacks. It just Clark
not
has
this
to roll
one.
18,
Yeah.
which is pretty deadly.
Great.
All right, but Clark has moved, which is the good news. The bad news, though, is that it's Ripper's turn.
Oh, fuck me.
And Ripper also sees Sean and comes to his master's aid.
Oh.
You guys suck. Who thought sacrificing me was a good idea?
You
At the
went
sight-
along
at
with
the
it
sight of
pretty readily.
Clowns.
Oh no.
Oh, well, Clark doesn't get his turn then, I guess. Or,
Yeah.
or it's fine. Yeah. All he has to do is roll lower than an 18. Or 7. Yeah,
That's
lower
true.
than an 18, and you're good.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Oh, did Matt go away?
Yeah. That's why.
Oh, I was reading the book. Very irresponsible of me. Let's try to see if I'm like, why is nobody talking? This is the worst show ever.
Just got quiet.
Because that's not good. This is elaborate. I cannot figure out what the advantage is to wearing armor.
Okay, so you know when you roll the d20 to see if you hit?
Yes.
That isn't just like, did I make physical contact? If you have good armor, it helps with that too. So if I were to just turn on you right now and attack you,
Yes.
I would roll a d20
Yes.
with my arrow plus 4, and I rolled an 18, which would hit
22.
you. But if I had rolled a 6, it would not have hit you. If I rolled a 12,
Yeah.
it would not have hit you.
Oh.
So like the
It would've
D20 roll has to be greater than your armor
Oh.
class.
It conceivably bounced off your armor.
So
then.
the chainmail, which I have armor class, is 16.
Yeah. You said your armor class was 17, though.
Oh, well, that's what it says on my sheet.
Well, let's keep it at that.
All right. Okay.
So they have to roll a 17 or higher.
And what did Matt roll when he?
Higher than a 17.
What did Clark roll when he hit me?
An
18.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Yay. All right. I'm figuring this out. This is good. You know,
Back.
people watching, they're gonna learn something as well. Oh, we're just figuring out, Matt, how Dungeons and Dragons work. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, guys. My computer crapped the bed. Can you guys hear this music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this music distracting or is it good?
A little bit of both.
Okay. I thought it would be some nice dramatic boss battle music.
Oh, good God. Yeah, that's what we need. All right. Wasn't Ripper about to attack the hell out of me?
All right, yeah. So Ripper was about to attack the hell out of you, and Ripper rolls and he gets a 9. That's not enough damage. However, Mr. Sean, you are required to do a DC strength check.
Okay. And
What did you get?
let's find out. 20.
Nice.
A non-natural 20.
You have resisted being knocked prone by the bite of.
You might still want to go prone, though, just to, like...
Nice.
I'm so scared.
So you stood up to the dire wolf
Yeah.
and
Cool.
have not
Great.
been knocked prone. However, you are severely injured.
Yes, I sure am.
Now it's you guys. It's up to you guys to defeat
All right.
the enemies.
Colby, let's concentrate all fire on that giant wolf thing.
All right.
Murder the hell out of your friend.
I'll go for the wolf.
And you get the
Okay.
surprise bonus damage.
Yeah, because he still doesn't know where we are.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So I got a 13.
Okay. Does not hit him. Sorry, Colby.
Why?
That's okay.
All right.
Sean, you also get a shot.
That's true.
Yeah, with
wait,
your axe.
No, isn't it Dan's turn?
It's my turn, but...
Yes, I will.
Get that axe out there. All right, I'm going to go for a shot from my longbow over to Ripper there. Again, see if I can't do a repeat here. Here we go. It's a 22.
Ooh. Damn.
22 definitely hits him.
All right. Okay. D8 plus 4 piercing damage. 8 plus 4 is 12.
8 plus 4 is 12. 12 damage.
Right into Ripper's face.
Boom.
Right into his
Nailed
face.
him.
Right in the
Very
face,
nice.
Matt.
Ripper stumbles back, but catches his claws in the ground right after getting hit by that arrow attack. But he is more enraged than ever before.
Oh,
Finish him, Sean. Finish him.
Snarling, he eyes Sean and wants to get one last tear into him.
But Sean's not going to let him because he's going to bring the pain.
Did I go first this turn?
No, I went first.
Okay.
You're last.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll
You have
always
a really
last.
bad initiative.
So, in my incredibly weak state on the ground, bleeding profusely.
You're not on the ground.
Yeah, you're not on the
still
ground.
standing.
You weren't knocked down.
Oh, that's great.
You stood
I-
here.
Give yourself more credit.
All right, I pull out
You
my
rolled a
great
20.
axe and I swing it at the dire wolf. Ripper.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let's
You swing at
finish
the
that thing
dire
off.
All right, I swing and 16.
You hit him.
Yeah,
Nice.
bet
You
your
hit him.
ass I hit him.
How much damage?
Well, I get my my D12 plus 3,
Oh!
and that would be an 11.
Oh!
11 damage. Oh. All right, so you swing your great axe with all your might left in your being, and you
Pretty great.
slam it horizontally right into Ripper's skull. Ripper is smashed to the side. He collapses, and he's stumbling to get up. His vision blurred greatly, but he is still alive and
Oh
still.
my god.
And he just wants. He knows he's going to die, and he just. She knows she's going
Whoa,
to die.
controversial.
Oh.
And she just wants to take one last taste of elven flesh
Oh, no!
before her journey to the afterlife.
Glad I'm not
Sean's
elven.
not an elf, though.
I got this.
Whew.
All right, go ahead. Let's see how our enemies do this round. How badly Sean
Did
gets
Did
murdered.
Sean take a
Thought you
step
were half-
back or something?
Oh, you're human. I'm sorry.
Yes. That's offensive.
Were you a half elf at one point?
I was never. I was always human.
Oh, where the
Humans
hell
are
am I
best.
getting that from then?
All right.
That's an incredibly rude
you-
thing to ask, man.
It is. That's very offensive to me.
It's pretty offensive.
You've always struck me as a half elf.
Okay. Can't believe you went there. All right.
Maybe it's the ears. So whose turn is it now?
It's the villain's turn. It's your
Yeah,
turn, man.
I mean, what?
Yeah, wait.
Please
Here
start
we
again,
go.
Clearly.
All right, it's the goblin. It's that one goblin who's still
Failing to
still
escape.
scrambling around on the ground trying to hide somewhere.
Yeah.
I forgot about him.
But now he's just going to try to get to his feet. That's all he wants to do is just be able to stand up on his own 2 feet. And he does it. He finally scrambles up onto his feet. He collects his bearings and he quickly whips out his scimitar that he has
Oh,
in
no.
his belt, and he's ready to fight.
GTFO.
Not this turn, but he's ready to
Ah.
he's ready to join the fray.
Nice.
Okay, and now Clark. Clark's turn.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Well,
Might have been nice knowing you, Sean. Let's see.
let's go through here. Look for the death rules again.
Yeah. I hope someone knows
preemptively.
how to keep me alive. This is
Clark.
I do remember that you don't die immediately.
Clark smash. Clark eat puny human flesh.
well. What I like most about Clark is how original his character is. By far my favorite thing about him.
Clark, violate copyright. And
He has a really character-driven story. Like we've really seen that character go through an arc so far in the adventure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of development.
he has ambitions, guys, just like you.
Oof.
Clark, smash! He picks up his Morning Star, aims it at Sean, and smashes directly to Sean's right, missing him completely. He survives to fight another day. As he smashes the Morning Star, it gets stuck in the ground, and he's struggling to pull it up.
Can suck it.
He's struggling to pull it up, and now it's Ripper's turn.
That's what he gets for being a stereotype.
Ripper the direwolf. Snarling, face covered in blood, even so that his eyes can't see clearly. He can still just barely make out the figure of Sean in his range. He
Sounds like
tries
he
to
gets
fight
a
him
little
again.
minus modifier on his attack roll there.
Yeah, he's
Can't
going to
really
try to
see.
fight him. Let's see what he does. Uh-oh. He bites Sean right in the arm.
I need that arm.
It just barely catches him. Let's see how much damage it does.
Oh
2d6 plus 3.
What? It's got to be. Now I will say for the record, if it's 14 or higher, I'm dead.
If what is? Oh, that's true.
Yes.
Instant kill.
This is a dramatic moment, you guys.
It is.
Yes. If he rolls 2 6s, we're gonna have to find a new person to record our podcast.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
The first bite does 5 damage.
Ugh.
Oh, Sean
You're
is
safe.
incapacitated.
Oh,
He's passed out.
You're not dead,
You're
No,
not
thank
dead.
goodness.
You are incapacitated.
right?
You are incapacitated. You guys are going to have to rescue him.
that gives me a -3.
So you're at -3.
Yeah.
Next bite does 3 damage.
All right. So I'm unconscious.
You are unconscious, but not dead.
Good. I don't have to listen to this shenanigans go on.
All
Just
right.
going to step in. Now you have a lot of choices you can make. You might want to get Sean out of the battle. Or you might want to finish off Ripper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that seems like a good idea.
Ripper is very, very, very weak.
Hmm.
You can tell just by the amount of blood dripping from the Ripper's side.
What's your AC, Colby? Armor class?
14.
Okay.
What's yours?
Also,
14.
Clark's weapon is stuck in the.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Clark is
Could
vulnerable.
attack him without-
But that other goblin is back in the fight.
that goblin's back in the fight and he's ready to go.
Tricky.
I gotta pretend to be unconscious.
How about? So the other goblin is wounded, right? He got shot. He got an arrow
He's
in
dead.
the chest.
Yeah, he was killed instantly.
No, sorry. The
First-
goblin that's not dead.
He's
The second-
wounded. Yeah, he is. He's wounded.
Okay. Maybe.
Pretty badly.
So Clark still doesn't know I'm there, right? Or does he?
No, he doesn't know you are there at all. I think he's aware of Dan,
Okay.
but he's not near him. He's just immediately Sean is right in front of him.
Yeah. All right, Dan. What do you think? Should we go for try and pick off the weak links? It is the case that Clark's weapon is stuck, so we have a bonus turn where Clark probably isn't going to attack us. So we can try and kill Ripper and the Goblin.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Okay.
You have your sneak attack though, so I feel like you should use your sneak. You should attack the one who we think is less dead, which I think might be the goblin at this point.
Possibly, yeah. Ripper seems pretty dead, so
Ripper
I
seems
can go
pretty
for the
fucked up.
Goblin. Yeah. All right. Here goes. D20.
D20.
17.
17 to Ripper, right?
To the goblin.
The goblin. Okay. Here we go. It hits him. It's a hit.
All right. So I'm
What's the
rolling
damage?
my d6 plus 3. I got 2 plus 3, but I'm
Five?
sneaking. Yeah. I got 5.
Plus.
Well, I don't have to use my sneak attack either.
But you may as well,
That's true.
because you're not going to be attacking anyone else this turn.
I'll let you guys know. It's going to kill him either way.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I won't
All right.
bother. Yeah.
So, just before Sean passes out, he catches the faintest glimpse of an arrow going right through the heart of the remaining goblin, killing him instantly. He takes a couple of seconds to wooze around and then drops immediately to his knees, falls right next to his comrade. He's dead. So now it's just Clark and Ripper remaining.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah,
I've got an arrow with Ripper's name on it right here. I hope.
Hells to the yeah.
All right. Come on. Been doing good so far. Ugh. 9.
9 does not hit.
No.
Arrow goes wide of the target.
All right.
Now it is, I believe, Clark's turn.
No,
Yeah.
it's my turn. Well,
You're
no,
incapacitated.
don't I get to save throw a death saving throw?
I thought that's only when you died.
Well, I have 0 hit points. Falling unconscious. If damage reduces you to 0 hit points and fails to kill you, you fall unconscious. Oh, wait. Yeah, whenever you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a special saving throw. Do I not get a turn?
Okay.
Because I'm
That's
unconscious?
right. That's what the saving throws are for.
There you go. So let me roll.
Now let me ask you this.
Yes.
What happens if you accomplish a saving throw?
So according to this, roll a d20. If it's 10 or higher, you succeed. Otherwise, you fail. On its own, it has no effect. On your third success, you become stable.
Okay.
And on your third failure, you die.
Jesus. Oh my God.
All right.
They don't
But
need to
that's
be consecutive.
Okay.
right. So that's not for like. That's like a bunch of turns though. So this will happen
You
one
have to
time.
fail 3
max
times.
6.
Right.
Okay. All right. So do a now. What do you have to achieve to get this saving throw?
Greater
Oh,
than
10
10.
or higher.
Yeah.
Greater than 10. Okay. All right. Go for it.
And that's even though it has 0 but does remain conscious. The creature stop must make the okay. And I roll a 7. Oh no, I'm one step
Oh.
closer to death.
One step closer.
One failure.
Oh no.
Don't worry, Sean.
I slip further into unconsciousness and continue to be
Do
useless.
you guys have any like Phoenix Downs in your equipment stash? You could like rescue him. Any revives?
I
No.
don't have anything like that.
I have a knife that belonged to a relative and a backpack.
Put me out of my misery, Dan. End it.
I can shower you with gold.
That'd be pretty sweet. I have a scroll of pedigree. Is that worth anything?
Not anymore.
Probably covered in blood now.
Worthless. All right, let's see what happens.
Okay, here we go. Clark is gonna try to pull that Morning Star out. It's stuck. He's gonna have to succeed on a strength check to do it. Let's see what he does here.
Good thing that guy doesn't go to the gym.
It seemed pretty weak. Just think.
Nope, it's still stuck.
Yes.
On the ground. He tries to pull it out, and he slips. His hands slip off it, and he just recovers his balance in time. But his Morning Star is still stuck in the ground.
Okay.
Should have
Right.
chalked up first.
Okay, now it is the Ripper's turn. Okay.
So is it true that Ripper could keep eating Sean? And as
Yes.
long as Ripper doesn't roll doesn't roll a 12, he'll never die?
Well, I have a -6, so we can't roll any higher than a 6.
But I don't think you go negative. I think that a killing blow has to be your entirety of your hit points dealt at 0.
Oh no, it says here damage at 0 hit points. If you take any damage while you have 0 hit points, you suffer a death saving throw failure.
Oh.
Oh.
If the damage is
That's
from a
not good.
critical hit, you suffer 2 failures.
Oh no.
And if the damage equal or exceeds your hit point maximum, you suffer instant death.
Right.
Wow.
I'm super tense.
This is really not good.
That's right. We're still in there. You guys can pull it out.
Okay. So direwolves are not very intelligent creatures, right?
No.
But they are more than average wise. They have a higher than average wisdom.
Right.
So by seeing Sean lying on the ground with blood coming out of every orifice of his body, Ripper has deduced that this human is now dead. The greater threat, being deduced by instinct, therefore, must be the elf
Right.
that is firing arrows. So it needs to eliminate
agree.
the remaining threats before it can continue to feast on this human corpse in front of him.
Safely. Right.
So it is going to now turn its attention to Salazar. No,
Right.
I'm
not
Salazar.
Del. Now going to turn its attention to Del.
Remember, he's got some blurry vision. He's got a fair ways to travel. There are stalagmites in the way.
That's right. He has to get to you. But he is very fast. He actually has 50 feet speed, so he can get to you pretty quickly. He's a big hulking direwolf. What you have, your advantage though, is that he's greatly wounded,
Yeah.
bravely wounded, and he's charging for you, and he's going to get to you.
Ooh.
Let's see if he's going to hit you.
Let's indeed. Let's see indeed.
Okay.
What did he roll?
Before calculating the damage, you need to roll a strength check to see if he knocks you down.
10.
Do you have your modifier?
That is with my modifier.
Oh, with your modifier? All right. He's knocked you down. You are now prone. He goes to bite you, and he misses.
Hey.
Yes.
Bite.
What?
He dealt no damage. He just knocked
How do you miss biting someone when they're on the ground?
because he charged him and then knocked him down and then went to try to bite his neck.
Blurry vision.
At the last second, Dan moved his head and he bit.
Yeah.
He bit the place.
Weak-ass wolf.
Missed him.
Yeah. All right.
But he's now on top of you.
Sure. I know how to solve this.
All right. I'm glad.
Too bad there are no tree branches in here, though.
Mm.
That's right. You could have just jumped out to safety. Now,
Classic.
is it? It's Colby's turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Dan? Should I try and shoot Ripper off of you, or take a free one at Clark?
Take the free one at Clark. I
All
got
right.
this. And you still have your sneak attack there, too.
I do, yeah. So, yeah, shooting,
That's going to be valuable.
gunning for Clark. Let's see what happens.
Clark.
Oh, 5.
Nah, not good enough.
Damn it.
Your arrow misses.
That wouldn't help me anyways, Colby.
It only serves to enrage Clark. Clark, angry.
Clark smash. Oh boy.
Clark can't get Morningstar out of ground.
Does Clark know where I
Clark
am?
want to be warlord with Morningstar stuck in ground. Oh, cruel world.
And now it's like a sitcom. But now what's Clark supposed to do?
Clark and Ripper.
Clark and Ripper. Awful. All right. I guess that means I have to do
And
a.
now, it's my turn.
Oh, that's right. It is your turn.
Yeah, it's
Here's what I'm going to do.
You exist. Yes.
I'm gonna take my short sword out of my belt and stab it through Ripper's head as he's above me. Just end it right there.
Okay. Let's see if you succeeded.
All right.
You stabbed it right through Ripper's head.
It's a 14. It's right in front of me.
14. So you gear up your knife and you stab it, and it slices right through the top of Ripper's jaw, going right into his brain and killing him.
Yeah.
You've done it. You've killed Ripper.
Excellent.
Ripper howls his last morbid cry with a wail that you almost feel sorry for.
Of course, now there's a giant wolf on top of you.
Well,
Yeah, that's right.
better than
Giant
a
wolf
dead
on-
giant wolf on top of me is preferable to a live giant wolf on top of me.
Yep. So the
That's true.
dead wolf on top of you. Did you want to say something cool before you did that? I should have given you the opportunity.
Looks like this situation's about to get dire. That's a good one.
Nice. All right, so the life has faded from Ripper's eyes, but his big hulking wolf body is still on top of you, Dan.
Okay. Do I need to like take a strength check to like?
You're gonna do that
one?
on the next turn. You do a strength check to try to throw him off you.
In the meantime, I have to see if I become more or less unconscious.
You just become paste.
Success or failure, here we go.
Sean
D20.
just melts into paste.
And Sean rolls a 3 as he slips
Sean.
closer to the light.
Sean, no.
That's now 2
He's
failures.
closer
I'm
to
1
death.
away from dying.
I
I think if Clark connects with me at all, I'm instantly killed.
If Clark breathes on you, you're
Yes. Yes. What's worse than ICU?
Oh,
This is great. All right.
yeah. It's Colby's, I think.
What? Well, isn't it Clark's turn? It's
What did you do last? Oh, you killed the goblin, right?
no. Well, so I missed. I
Clark.
shot at Clark
Sorry,
and I
you
missed him.
Clark. Okay. Yes, it is now Clark's turn. Clark takes he pays no attention to the dying human in front of him. Instead, setting his sights.
Well, wait.
is
Clark's thing is still stuck in the ground.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
The only thing that he, in his world going on right now, though, is the death of his beloved Ripper.
Oh.
No, Ripper. Clark, angrier than ever. Clark is now completely enraged and begins beating his chest. He's very, very upset at the death of his
He's gonna
beloved.
come at me with his fist, right? Because he can't get his Morning Star out of the ground.
That's right, yeah, he's just, Ripper, no! He pulls out from his back pocket a javelin.
What?
And he has a
Is that
javelin.
my javelin? Whose javelin is that?
No, he had a javelin on him.
Oh.
And
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
he's gonna chuck it at Colby's still hidden, right?
Well,
Yeah,
no, I mean, he
so.
just shot an arrow at him, though. Would he not have noticed?
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't
he's
hit
gonna
him.
he definitely noticed you, yeah, because
Oh, okay.
you shot an arrow at him, and he's gonna chuck it as hard as he can at Colby. And here comes the javelin. Let's see if it connects. The javelin is thrown. It goes right at Colby's feet, but does not hit him. It
Ooh.
hits.
Weak
Listen.
sauce, Clark.
Clark is now angrier than ever, and he's going to charge toward Colby without the Morning Star and the javelin, just his bare fist. Okay. It is now
Colby's turn.
Dan's turn, right?
Colby's turn.
Colby's turn.
Colby's turn,
Colby's.
All right. Well,
How are you going to react? Clark is charging right at you.
is he close to me?
He's about 15 feet away from you.
All right. Well, I guess I'll since I have my bow out, I'll try and arrow him from 15 feet away.
Is there
Right.
anything else? Like, because I would, I guess no, he just has his fist. That's fine. Yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't have any weapons. He's totally unarmed.
Okay.
that's fine.
All right. Arrow for Clark's head, hopefully. I got an 11. Not looking good.
Nope, the arrow goes right past his ear, misses. He
Crushing.
didn't even notice it, though. He's just completely enraged.
Yeah. Can I take, I don't know, step away or something or back up?
You can back up. I'll let you back up about 5 feet.
Okay, I'll
just
take
a
it.
couple steps back, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take
So
it.
he's about 20 feet away. He still could reach you next turn, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Dan's turn.
I need to get this direwolf off of me and help Sean.
You're going to do a strength check.
All right, strength check. But like a mother bear, I sense Sean's danger. It gives me hopefully the extra strength to lift this bear carcass off of me.
And you roll a 1.
It's a 13 total.
13. Good enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
You've thrown the you've thrown the dire wolf off of you, and you're able to get up to your feet.
Can I
Help out your friend.
sprint towards Sean and just like cradle him in my arms?
You've made it to him.
Like, no, whatever your name is, I forgot.
I'm Prince Sal.
Salazar, Sal.
Of Sal's Pizza. Sal's New York original style pizza.
You're right. That's why you're nobility.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The prestigious Sal's Pizza Clan.
That's right.
Yes, you got to, and Sean, you got to succeed on this check.
I do. So let me just point out the situation we're in.
All the marbles.
If I roll a 10 or higher, I live. If I roll less than a 10, I am dead.
Oh my God.
In Dan's arms as he weeps over my corpse. Are you ready?
This is it. This is for everything here.
And Sean rolls a 5. Sean has 3 failures and has died.
Has died. Rest in peace, Salazar. Human noble fighter.
This sucks.
Someone there like that sucker.
I'm looking through the book. Is there like, can you die? Is that even a thing? What kind of game lets you die?
I mean,
Oh, wow.
there's a probability question here. What are the chances that you'll roll lower than a 10 on the 20-sided die 3 times in a row?
With my luck, pretty good.
Wow.
All right. No, that's fine.
Well, hang on. What are the rules around helping him? Because I was there.
I'm looking right now to see what you guys have in your equipment. You have an explorer's pack.
I do. I could just rip off my shirt and start to bandage up some of his wounds. I could do all sorts of things. Because I did get there.
The best scenario here would be if any of you guys had spells, but none of you guys are magic wielders.
Right.
So
What a mistake.
So if even one of you guys was a healer, you could save him.
What a shame.
I mean, I've been around. I've been, like, in the woods a lot.
That's true.
Yeah, I've got some imp survival. I got the survival skills.
Yeah, you're a ranger.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
This is the saddest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Here's what I propose. With my like homegrown sort of off the cuff first aid. Like I give Sean another.
Death throw?
Sal another death throw.
One more.
I think that's fair.
Okay,
One
yeah,
more.
you did get to him.
I got to him.
That's fair.
I held my hand
Your
over
love
the
has
gaping
kept me
hole
alive.
in his shoulder and just kept that blood in there.
That's fair. Well, he's on the cusp of death.
Definitely.
But yeah, we'll let him get one more throw just because you got to him right in the nick of
This
time.
is really going to suck if I roll less than a 10. All right. All right.
And it's only episode 3.
I think it's Clark's turn.
Okay.
Colby, you got this.
Clark's turn. He's charging right now. He's charging at Colby without any weapons though. He's just gonna try to use his bare hands to bludgeon Colby.
His bugbear.
Let's see how he does.
Nice.
Clark's whoosh.
Bugbear hands.
With his bugbear hands, he's gonna try to smash him, and he's gonna hit. He's gonna hit with with his fist.
How much did he roll? Higher than a 14?
Oh yeah, he got a 19.
Well,
19.
didn't roll 20, so
That's right.
so there's
All
that.
right. So without any weapons, he's gonna do 2d6.
What? A lot of D6.
Yeah, of damage.
Well, Colby, it's impossible for you to die. So.
I only have 9 hit points.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, here he goes. He's gonna hit. He only gets 1.
Hey.
Oh.
Yeah. Just 1 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
It's
could've-
1d6.
Hmm.
Yeah, all right.
That's
One
it.
damage.
That seems more reasonable.
Yeah, that's
Shrug it
1d6.
off.
I was still reading the Morning Star thing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So boom, 1. He just does 1 damage with his fist.
Okay.
All right. Whose turn is it now?
It's
Holy
I
Colby's
think it's
turn.
my turn.
Colby's turn.
So
It's time
I
to
guess
stick.
I'm a little terrified that a giant Clarg is clarging at me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I feel like we're way too close quarters for bow combat anymore. So I'm gonna draw my short sword,
Okay.
try and take a stab at our bugbear
You're
friend.
low down. You can like get him at the knees and stuff.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah.
go for the Achilles heel or something. Nice. 5 again.
Oh man.
Yeah,
No damage. No dice. Miss.
feels pretty bad.
Bounces off Clark's gauntlets. He knocks the sword. He blocks it.
All right.
Dan, it's on your
Simple.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Clark need resolution to battle.
So I don't know if I should leave Sean though, like, because
Yes, you
here's
should.
what I'm thinking: if I stick around and like keep sort of holding his body together, then I might give him some insurance for this next death
How,
save.
how close is Clark to death?
We haven't done any damage to Clark.
Colby's
I think you
not
have.
Clark. Colby,
Haven't
he's
you?
tough to hit.
Somebody
He's
hit Clark, I thought.
slippery.
Nobody's hit. I thought somebody did damage to Clark.
No, I think Colby missed twice, and then we were focusing on Ripper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, nobody's done damage to him yet.
Well, I guess I sit there and I ask myself, what would the ghost of Sal want me to do?
Wait, didn't Sean? Oh no, Sean only attacked Ripper, right?
Yeah, I got a pretty good hit on Ripper.
Yeah, you basically killed him.
Yeah.
You
bet.
you
bet,
actually
Chris.
knocked him down to 1 HP.
Not only did I sacrifice myself, but I killed Ripper. Whatever. Hey, that's, whatever. Fuck it.
You did a pretty good job there.
The ghost of Sal is telling you to kill Clark. Avenge me, Dan.
But you're not dead yet.
Now, right. But here's the other question: can I reach? Because the only thing I can do is take my bow out or charge at him with the sword. And if I can't reach him with the sword, then I can't do any damage this turn. In which case, I feel like I might as well take my bow out, keep my hand on Sean's wounded shoulder, just in case he misses this next saving throw.
Isn't a bow a two-handed weapon?
I'll have it out with one hand. I can knock and draw. I'm a wood elf. Got
Wait,
this.
it's a longbow. Yeah, it's a heavy two-handed weapon, Dan. You're gonna need both hands. For that. Listen, I don't make the
Sean,
rules.
Dan's trying to help you.
Yeah, I know. Let me die.
I'm gonna lie down on the ground and draw my bow with my feet, and then shoot it that way like
I like
one
imagine
of those
Dan just
medieval
laying on
siege
top of me.
weapons.
Be like,
Yeah.
I'm still touching you. Oh God.
Yeah.
All right. Is he close enough to hit Clark?
Yes.
If I ran at him with the sword.
Yeah, you can definitely. You're close enough to hit him.
Ooh.
All right.
What are you gonna do, Dan?
All right. If that's what you want me to do, Sean.
It's your call, man.
My call. It seemed like that's what you wanted me to
Look
do.
This guy.
I think, especially considering that I no longer have my sneak attack bonus. We have a lot of damage to do to Clark.
I think
All right.
that's fair. I think you should do it, Dan.
Okay. The other problem is my short sword does way less damage than my longbow.
That's true.
1d6 plus 2 versus 1d8 plus 4.
Maybe you should stay with Sean take out the bow, stick around with Sean.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to take out the bow, stick around with Sean.
All right.
Sean?
Let's find out. Does he live or does he die? As the last electrical impulse in
This
his
would be the
brain.
absolute worst time
Come
to
on.
call the episode
Just
off.
don't die.
Shouldn't I do that? That's tonight's. No, that wouldn't be fair to the fine people at home. Here we go. We're gonna do the roll, big roll. So far, I didn't see how it landed. Where is it? Sean rolls a 15,
Yes.
which brings him to 2 failures instead of 3. So,
One success.
well, actually, yeah, we'll count it. Well, no, because what did you actually? I believe I got to double check.
Oh, you have to reduce the failures?
You reduce the failures and then get successes.
Okay, all right. That's progress.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to just collect 3 of a kind. So it counts as. So I still have
2 failures and 1 success.
2
failures
failures.
and 1
So I'm still on the edge of death.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's a spark of hope.
There is no hope, Colby. Okay, I'm still alive.
His heart
Thank you,
flooded
Dan.
Briefly.
You did it. Dan's the man. All right. How will Clark respond to our severe lack of action?
Continuing to pummel me.
Yep. He's
Right.
still gonna swing blindly and wildly at Colby right in front of him. And he swings wildly, but he misses.
Ooh.
Misses Colby, goes right
Nice.
over his head. Roar! Left, right, both swatting at this
Clark
tiny halfling in
sucks.
front of him. But he cannot hit him.
Nice.
There's
All
no
right.
way he's going to be a good warlord with this style of combat.
He has so much ambition, Clark.
He's the Donald Trump of warlords.
He's spending too much time in the gym and not enough time practicing.
Yeah.
It's Jack.
All right. So Clark swings over my head, and I dodge out to the side and try and stab him right in the gut with,
Okay,
with
let's see if we
my
can-
sword, because I imagine my head is about up to his waist. Oh, 8 plus 3 is 11.
Better.
Try to stab him in the leg, but your knife is blocked by his waist guard, I guess is the best way to describe it. This
Crushing.
part of him that's like protecting his
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And no hit.
Nice.
I think you had that. All right. Let's get the arrow machine out here again. And go for Clark. So here we go. And it's a 7.
Your arrow misses. Another
Oh my
miss.
God.
Poor Sean is over there
This
dying.
is quite a drought we've had.
I know, we started off really
Yeah.
strong, and then Sean died.
And I'm still on the edge of death. And we'll roll. Does Sean live? Does he die? Inquiring minds want to know. He rolls a 12. That's 2 successes, 1 step
Yes.
closer to not being
Full
dead.
count. Full count.
Life. It's a full
Yeah,
count.
It is a full count, sadly.
It's a full count. Okay.
You've been on the verge of death for as long as is humanly possible, so
Clark's
you can
gonna
put
take
that in your
another
resume.
Another swing at Colby. And this time it's going to hit him with his bare fist. 1d6. 2. It does 2 damage.
All right.
2 damage to Colby.
Respectable.
Okay.
Colby, you're up.
Please,
All right.
please.
Taking another stab. Another
cannot
stab
do
at
this.
Clark. Oh, God. Oh, so I rolled a 1, but I have my lucky skill, so I get to reroll.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, 19.
Yes.
Woo!
19 is a hit. How
Finally.
much damage?
All right, so 1d6 plus 3. 4 plus 3, 7 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. 7 damage. Oof. That did him good. All right. So Clark stumbles back a little bit from the blow from the sword in pain because you stabbed him with the sword in his leg. He steps back right toward Sean. His foot picks up and lands right next to Sean's head, almost killing him instantly.
Okay.
Stumbles back and falls into the fire pit.
Yes.
And that
Oh,
deals
no.
some damage.
That does. That deals 1d6 damage to him.
There we go.
2. It burns him up for 2 damage.
All
But he's
right.
prone and now lying in the fire,
My God.
slowly burning.
Oh, thank God.
So
I was
every
getting
turn,
very
1d6
concerned.
damage until he gets out of the fire pit. He's kind of stomping around there in pain. All right.
All right. I'm up. Gonna go for the arrow again. 19.
It hits him.
There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Where did that other dice go? 1d8 plus 4 piercing. 8 damage.
8 damage. The arrow fired from Dan is approaching Clark, and as it gets right to him, the very last thought that goes through Clark's mind, Clark, smash. Clark, had hope. Clark, sad. Guys, you defeated Clark.
Yay!
All right.
Oh, that was. So, what happens with Sean now?
Sean's out of danger now, right?
Well, I am. Yeah. Now that we're no longer attacking, we can have the world's longest rest.
Nice.
And
Clark is now dead. The battle is over.
and give me up.
Can we try and loot Clark and his cronies?
Well, yeah. Let's wrap up by checking the scene for safety and seeing what's going on with all these fine folks.
All right. So basically, as I flip back over to... Okay. Right after you kill Clark, his body lands adjacent to Sean's, so it's facing Sean. So the first thing Sean sees as
Terrifying.
he slowly regains consciousness is this lifeless bugbear staring right back at him with wide, oppressive eyes.
Just another Saturday night.
Once Clark dies, a dim light slowly enters the room, and it illuminates everything around you. You notice a treasure cache right behind Clark that him and his goblin friends were defending. Sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of the large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. A larger opening leads north down a set of natural stone steps, the roar of falling water echoing from beyond. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder that you knew already.
Cool.
So you want to check out that treasure store?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. There's a lot of treasure here. The characters will need a wagon to transport them. However,
Luckily we have a wagon, right?
the stolen provisions contain a treasure chest, 2 healing potions,
Those will come in handy.
and a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orb eyes, worth about 40 gold pieces.
Ooh, I do like
The
gold
frog
pieces.
statuette is small enough to fit in a pocket or a pouch.
I have a pouch.
So do you guys want to open the treasure chest?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the treasure chest and it contains 600 copper pieces and 110 silver pieces.
It's
Yeah.
respectable.
Hmm.
Now, what is that in euros?
That's
What's
a
the
good question.
What's the
The
conversion?
euro is pretty strong.
Do you guys want to split those up evenly?
I mean, I
Yes.
did sacrifice myself and kind of killed the dire wolf, but okay.
That being said, you're also unconscious, so we could.
You don't really have a say in
You're like,
this.
Sean, there wasn't any treasure, we swear. Yes, no, we will split it evenly. I think that
Cool.
sounds
So that was what, 600 copper pieces, and how many silver pieces? Matt.
That was 100. That was 600 copper pieces and 110 silver pieces. Yeah.
So 110 divided by 3 is a number that I don't know.
110 divided by 3 is like math.
36.66666. So I will take 36. I vote we give Sean the bonus copper piece.
Oh, silver. It's a silver piece.
Silver piece. Bonus
Yeah.
silver piece.
Okay. So you
Excellent.
each get 36 silver pieces. Sean gets 37 silver pieces. And you're going to split I assume you'll split that 600 copper pieces 3 ways
Yes,
too.
200 apiece.
So 200 each.
That math I can do.
Yeah. And who's gonna hang on to that frog statuette?
I can take that. I have a pouch I can put it in.
Okay, so you could throw that in the
Your
pouch.
Yeah, I trust this halfling now that he stood up to that bugbear. The little
Sure did.
weaving and dodging.
Sure did.
There.
It was badass.
As you examine the rest of the stores, the rest of the treasure, you notice that the every box and bag and barrel bears the insignia of a lion's head with a shield background.
Lannisters.
Oh, it's
Dun dun. And then trigger clicky.
I don't think we can afford the rights to that, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Remember, a Lannister always pays his debts.
Right, that's true. You can give him his shit back.
Mm.
So all these crates, all the stuff we've looted have come from boxes with the lion's head and the shield on them?
Yes. Let me see. Okay. I see someone here has a very high intelligence.
I do.
If you're feeling up to it, you might want to do a investigation check, and you might find out, you might actually know who that, what that symbol indicates.
But Matt, I think I'm going to need time to heal before I can do that.
Well, why don't you use one of those healing potions you found in the treasure chest?
Or maybe, Matt, we've just run really long on this episode and we have to conclude for the evening. I know, I don't want to stop either. We're having too much fun.
Don't want to know where this equipment goes, where it belongs?
I think that's a mystery that'll just have to be solved next time. This creates a cliffhanger. People wanted the mysterious symbol on the looted crates.
Fair enough. It's your adventure.
That's exact. Choose your own adventure. I want to certainly thank Colby and Dan for joining us. You can listen to them every week on the Don't Panic Technology podcast at don'tpanic.io. And if you're in the greater Boston or New York City area, who knows? Maybe they'll buy you a cup of coffee. Of course, Matt Mariani, as always, our respective dungeon master, keeping the game afoot and doing great things. In this show, the Goldilocks Zone, GoldilocksShow.com and SoundCloud.com/GoldilocksShow, get all the episodes. These two will go up. And guys, I guess I'll speak for the group. We'll be back with more adventure at some point in the future.
Definitely.
Indeed.
I think
I'm all about adventure.
That'll be a lot of fun. We'll find out what the mysterious symbol means next time. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. We'll see you next time for another episode of the Goldilocks Zone.